Let's go. Right, we are live. So, welcome. Now, I'm going to post the link on the Telegram group now, so that the non-members can join us from in there. If you are trading with us for the first time, welcome. Right, yo. So, I mean, the members will keep me updated as to things. You can post the links you want us to look at, even in the Zoom link. Now, guys, if you are on YouTube, you can also post questions. I'll be answering some questions, but it is a live trading session. So the goal will be to focus on trading. The goal will be to focus on trading, even though, yes, I will be answering some questions. I mean, as you can see there, I intend to share a bit or give some insights today on trade management. How to manage a trade you are in. But in the meantime, let's go on and seek to find some trades. Let's find some trades this morning. We've had a number of good sessions lately. That's basically what you want in Forex. You want to win more than you lose. Okay. Okay, let's find some trade, guys. Let's find some trades. Okay, so what I am going to be doing today is basically, looking for trades using the Ichimoku, combining it with our own custom indicator, which we call the precision trader. Now, we're going to be taking trades. I mean, obviously, I'm taking trades. If you want to take the trades with me, that's fine. I mean, this is just for educational purposes only, and to show you how I take my trades. You don't have to take any trades, but usually if I'm getting into a trade, I would say what trade it is. I'll call out the pair. If it's pound JPY, if it's euro New Zealand dollar, I'll call out the pair, tell you where I'm getting in, and where I'll be having my stop loss and all that. stop loss, take profit. If it's going to be, just the one take profit, I'll let you know. So you would be aware of exactly what I am doing. So let's just, glance through and see what trades we can find today. Myself and members of the Generational Wealth Traders, started the week yesterday with a bang, over 140 pips on 2 pairs. I mean, obviously, it is the case that people are taking profits at various price points. Now, while I'm looking for trades, I'll play some music in the background, guys. We trade using Ichimoku. Oh, yes. I mean, I'm always quick to point that out. We trade using Ichimoku. We trade using price action. We do trade using all sorts, harmonic patterns and head and shoulder patterns, all kinds of patterns and all kinds of tools and techniques that would give us the pips and profit. That's the whole idea. So I am going to stop talking now, play some music in the background, and let's focus on searching for trades, that is. As usual, we are very patient. We're going to be very patient with finding trades. No need to rush into trades. I mean, I have been saying lately, that there are 3 aspects of trading which every trader should know. One of them is the analysis, the initial analysis as to the direction of the trade. You might want to call it forecasting. The second part of it is your timing. That's where a number of traders get it wrong. If these 3 aspects are not done properly, or if you ignore any aspect any one of those aspects, you could find yourself in trouble. So the first one is your forecasting, the analysis. And then, of course, you have the timing, which basically means you have to wait for the trade to play out, or for the trade to be fully formed. Then the third is trade management. That's a bit of what we'll be looking at today. Trade management. I'm going to be on stream for, well, I'm going to be streaming live on YouTube today for just about an hour or so, maybe slightly over. But then I'll be continuing with members of Generational Wealth over Zoom. So I'll be here on YouTube till about 9:15 or thereabout. But let's be patient and find the trades. I hope the music in the background does not put you to sleep, guys. Just stay with me. Stay with me. Yeah, you can see some of our works, all the works there, the Fibonacci and all, the Fibonacci tool. You see, previously when I have come online on the live stream, I have basically sought to use price action and our precision trader, which are the white and the orange balls you see there. But I thought today I'll let you see something else that I do use, which is the Ichimoku. And like I always say, use any tool that works for you. Indicators, price action, or as long as it works for you. Don't let anyone knock what brings in the dough. That's what it is at the end of the day. By the way, this is a live account. As you can see at the top left-hand corner there, it's a live account. When I trade with the members of Generational Wealth, when I trade live on YouTube as well, yes, I do use live account. I mean, you'll find all kinds of people knocking trade educators and trade, those that have live streams on YouTube saying they don't trade, they don't actually trade. They don't pull the plug. I do. I do. Sometimes I even show my trade terminal. There has to be some integrity in this space. Oh yeah, pull the trigger. I don't know if I said pull the plug or something, but yes, I do pull the trigger. I do take live trades for all to see. Right here, we're looking for trades. Now, those who have seen me trade using a Ichimoku before would know that I don't exactly necessarily follow all the textbook rules out there. You know, I might if I find some time, or maybe I'll find some time to go through some of the rules of engagement when using the Ichimoku. The truth is, I don't always follow it, you know, because I understand price action. So even though you see the chart busy like this, I could have entered or taken a trade here, or I could have bought here, and you can see this would have been a winning trade. Well, you can see my indicator gave an alert here. It would have been a winning trade. But going with the textbook, if you're going to follow the rules according to the textbook using Ichimoku, ideally you would not buy here. You would wait for the price to be above the cloud. This is the cloud, by the way. You know, this the bearish cloud, red, and that's the bullish cloud, which is green. You can see this would have been a beautiful trade. This is New Zealand dollar USD. So if you are going to trade with me, know that I would I would enter the market using Ichimoku at places where you would not expect me to, or where you would not expect people to. I mean, again, you can see the precision trader gave an indication, gave an alert there. I would have entered. I mean, the precision trader is my own thing. You know, I created the precision trader, so you know, it does go with price action. You know, so basically, I would have entered here or anywhere here and taking this price down. So never mind, you know, all the rules you have out there. I mean, after all, it was someone that designed or came up with the Ichimoku cloud, and it works. It works very well. I can tell you that it's good. But sometimes I can beat the Ichimoku with regards to my entry. I can enter a lot earlier than the Ichimoku. Those who trade Ichimoku perhaps would have entered maybe here. I could have entered there. You see, I would have been 60-something pips earlier than the Ichimoku. Anyway, so this is a trade on a trade I'm in USD JPY, currently about 1 point something pips down. I entered the trade last night. I got up at night and had a glance at my phone and got in this trade. I mean, if it was daytime, or if I had seen the trade earlier, you can see the alert by Precision Trader there. I would have entered at the close of this candle or any of these candles. This would have given us another opportunity to get in the trade. So I am in this trade now. USD JPY. I mean, we have been watching this pair for some, well, since last week. Well, really for about 2 weeks. We've been watching this pair. I mean, I drew a harmonic pattern on it. I'll be showing you that soon. You know, so if anybody wants to get in, you know, let's just have a look at the Ichimoku. So we can see, you know, the cloud is bullish. It has been in a long-term downtrend. Let me show you that. This is the daily time frame. You can see it's been going down for quite a while. So it's now going up. Let me switch over to my other account and show you the harmonic pattern. Like I say, I trade the harmonic pattern as well. Let's go. Okay, so you can see what we are looking at here. It's a bullish butterfly pattern. We have the X, A, B, C, D. And you can see this is the reversal zone. There is the equidistant channel there. So when you see people trading with indicators, don't think, oh, these amateurs. Well, these are professional level tools, advanced level techniques. Elliott wave and all, I use all that. So you can see the channel there, it's breaking out of there. But anyway, like I did say, talk about trade management. The whole idea is we don't know for sure what the market is going to do. My forecast is that it's going to be, breaking to the upside. But then we've put that box there. If it pulls back, I'm out of the trade. Obviously, I'll be watching the price action to see what happens. If it pulls back, I'm out of the trade. There are other harmonic patterns, I have drawn on this account. I mean, obviously, like a lot of traders, I do have more than one trading account, and hence you see me switching between the accounts here now. On this particular account, that's where I've drawn out my pattern, a lot of my patterns. Let me show you other ones that have played out reasonably. We see the trade we took yesterday on Euro Aussie dollar. This is the Euro Aussie dollar trade. You see, it played out beautifully. I mean, it gave me 100 pips yesterday. I can't remember exactly where I entered, but I know I came out around about here or so. So I mean, we traded together as part of Generational Wealth, the VIP members. We trade together at least 3 times a week. So we took the trades together yesterday. So obviously it wasn't just myself who took the trade. A lot of us won from this trade. And you can see here, it was the harmonic pattern that played out beautifully. It was a bearish band. You would usually enter the trade at D. I mean, if it's bearish like it is now, D will be at the top. If it's bullish, D would be at the bottom, even as you have it here. So I know there are other patterns, that I need to mark out later on. I do tend to post my entries, my trades in our Telegram group, guys. If you're not part of the Telegram group, let me share the link to the Telegram group. If you're not part of the Telegram group, you want to join us there. Telegram obviously is free. I know some people still do not know Telegram. It's similar to WhatsApp, except that traders prefer to use that for trading. So if you are watching us on YouTube, give us a like. Come on, guys. Give us a like. Hit the like button for us. Like I say, we are here trading together as part of the VIP about 3 times a week. And I do post my trade ideas, even as you see this one here now. I do post it on Telegram. So it's for you to know that when you see this on Telegram, you're going to be taking the trade. If D is at the top, you would know to enter at D, taking it down. If it's at the bottom, you are buying. But obviously, if you're not sure, you can always ask in the Telegram group as well, Telegram channel, and we would clarify. Okay, we see another one here. This is a pound USD, otherwise known as the cable. I love some of these pairs, but I'm not married to any pair. Some people focus on just pound USD or pound JPY. No, if the setup is right, take it. Now, this one, for instance, you can see it is playing out so far. If you entered at D or anywhere else, you should be in profit now. It's done over 100 pips. It gave more. And you can see the trend line there. Just to tell you that we apply every tool and technique in the game. You can see the trend line I've drawn there, just in case it meets with some obstacle on the way. But hey, you enter at D, B, could be a take profit point, but obviously we know it's a long way. That's 182 pips. So you can always take profits along the way, but B will be some target, C will be a target, and A will be a target as well. Anyway, guys, let's carry on looking for trades. So you can see we trade at a professional level here. Somebody was saying the other day, you want to get to a professional level of trading, as opposed to saying, I want to become a full-time trader. If you're a full-time trader, you're going to do it full-time. You're going to be there all day, all night. But anyway, let's find these trades. It sometimes takes, the truth is sometimes when we are here together, during the live sessions, we might not necessarily find a trade straight away, but when we do, we post it, we will talk about it and let everybody know exactly the details of the trade. That would have been a good entry as well. I would have entered here or even here. The Ichimoku practitioners say do not enter the trade for a buy when the price is at the bottom of the cloud or inside the cloud. But hey, that would have given us a cool 60-something pips. And this is basically what we teach at Generational Wealth, guys. We do have a whole section on how to take trades using Ichimoku. EJ, someone says to look at EJ. Let's look at EJ. Let's look at EJ. We love the Japanese yen. Let's look at EJ. Right. Okay, so that's EJ. Okay, it's in a descent uptrend. Now, obviously, the fact that you see the alert from Precision Trader here, this white ball, doesn't mean you just jump in. There are a number of things you still have to look at as well. If you can combine it with price action, fine. You as much as possible, you want to get the context of the market, checking the overall time frame, as it were, or the higher time frame, to see which way the market is going. Going with the Ichimoku, we have the 5 lines of the Ichimoku. The Ichimoku has 5 lines which we look out for. We have this, which is the single span B, the bottom on this side of the cloud. We have that single span A. We have the Kijun-sen, which is otherwise known as the baseline. We have this red one, the Tinkin-sen. We have the Chiku span. I mean, I know for on some people's MT4 screen, it might be different colors. The Chiku span usually might be green, but I like to have mine as magenta, just so that it stands out. I mean, you don't want to have too many greens on here. So this is basically what it is. I mean, the Chiku span, the Ichimoku practitioners will teach that when we have the Tinkin-sen, which is the red one here, crossing over the Kijun-sen, you buy. If it's above the cloud, it's a strong buy. So some people will be looking to buy here, but obviously I would consider more than that. It has crossed over, yes, but at the moment you can see the Kijun-sen is flat. Like I say, I'm not going to be teaching much on here today. So the question is, would I necessarily enter this trade? Would I necessarily? I'll have to consider other things. Now, I know this is the monthly time frame. One has had to give me the context of the market. I mean, to be honest with you, I necessarily would not enter this trade, as a medium or long-term trade. But I'll be going down to the lower time frame to see if it's something I want to scalp. To be honest with you, I don't scalp much these days, except it's gold or the indices as in DAX or Dow. For medium to long-term trade, I won't be taking this. The single span A is flat, single span B is flat, Kijun-Sen is flat. All the lines are flat. I mean, it's only the Chiku span that is pointing up slightly. So I will not, be taking this trade. But let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah, everything is more or less flat here as well. Let's go to the 1 hour. Flat as well. So I will not take this trade at all. No, I won't take this trade. Well, I mean, not just because of the Chimoku, but also looking at price action. I mean, with price action, let's put the Chimoku aside now. Try and see past the price action. Sorry, try and see past the Chimoku. You can see on the daily, it is pretty much consolidating. Let's take this off. On the daily, it's pretty much consolidating. I mean, think of this area, for instance. You can see the price was just going up steadily. One candle on, above the next. One, candle, the price of the price higher than the next with subsequent candles. That's a healthy market, as it were. But here, I mean, since here really, I mean, all here in that box, you can see it's just in a box. I mean, members of Generational Wealth know that I tend to draw boxes like this when the market is consolidating. If you can box it up, then you might not want to be trading it. If you can box it up, you might not necessarily want to trade it. Hello, guys. That's me there. So basically, because it's in the box, I wouldn't, be trading it because it is consolidating on the daily. On the 4 hourly, you can see for quite a while it has been consolidating. On the 1 hour, oh well, you can see that. Now, consider the range though. From the bottom here to there, it's 100 pips. Now, I know some scalpers in the house or those watching this would not mind scalping it, because I mean, if it's 100 pip range, definitely, well, surely you can get 20 pips out of there, 10, 20 pips, true. But at least for the purpose of this live stream, I would not, I won't be trading this. Let's go to lower time frames. Okay, let's take off this box now. Right, yo. The 15-minute time frame. I mean, you can see anyway, if you were going to use our indicator would have given you an alert as to when to get in here. Now, if you got in, on this candle, you could have gotten like 14 pips. If you got in for a buy here, you could have gotten quite a lot. Now, because obviously I created these indicators, I know what setup I'm looking for. So even if you take the indicators off, I'll know when I would have gotten in. So yes, you can scalp, but I won't be necessarily scalping, during the live sessions. But let's check for other trades. I mean, someone says that all professionals these days have, some kind of alert system. I have some alert system apart from just observing the price action. Let me check Let me check some stuff here. Okay. Now the market moved in a good way yesterday, so I suppose that's why we're going to be waiting for the price to break out of ranges like this. You see, it made a good move down, and it's been ranging here. It's been consolidating here. We're going to wait for the price to either break to the upside or the downside before getting in. That's a good way to trade. Wait for a breakout from a range. But obviously, we might not get those trades on particular pairs during this live session, but that's fine. Like I say, I'll put, if I find something that I'm going to enter, if I find a trade, I would post it in the Telegram group. So you do want to join the Telegram group, guys, if you are not already a member. That's where we post some of our trades. I mean, even pound JPY that we love to trade, and I love to trade, even that is in some sort of range that I'm not comfortable with trading. Most of the time, we are generational wealth. We get between 20 to 30 pips from pound JPY every day, or almost every day. If not in the mornings, but could be later on in the day. 20 pips, 30 pips. So that's why we love pound JPY, as well as this boy, this good boy, Euro, New Zealand dollar. Today, Euro New Zealand dollar seems more promising than GJ. Okay. I mean, if anything, I think I'll be, I think I'll be buying. I'll be looking for a buy on Euro New Zealand dollar today. And if I can remember, I think it's pretty much the same thing with Euro Aussie dollar. Yeah, I'll be looking for a buy on Euro New Zealand dollar. Not just yet. Let me see if we can get in. Even if it's just the 30 pips or so. Now, what tends to happen, guys, when we have our live stream, if we get in a trade, if you're not quite sure how to manage it, if you enter the trade with me, then you have to follow the rest of the guidelines, on the Telegram chat. So, if you're not sure of what I am doing, why I'm getting into the trade, then please do not get in, so that you don't end up being stuck. Okay. I'm liking this one. I mean, if it does, I'll wait for this to break above this recent high, really. Once it breaks above this recent high, I'll be looking to get in. I mean, if you want to be aggressive, then maybe you will get in now, but I would rather wait till it breaks that recent high. And when I say break, I basically mean break and close above it. I'll wait for it to break and close above it. I mean, this is Euro New Zealand dollar. It does move quite well. It has an average daily range of about 120 or so. Let's check that. I mean, yesterday it did about 116. Oh, what was that? That was a small, my goodness, that was less. On that day, it seemed to have moved very little. Yeah, so this is today, that's yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. On Friday, it moved only about 73 pips. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it usually has an average daily range of about 100 or so, 120. So that's the one I'll be looking to get into. So I mean, today, that's the low of the day. It has done about 43 pips. Now, if it does do usually about 100, even if it's 70, so you expect it to come as far as here, at least today. So we can surely get 30 pips or so out of that. Yes, it could be more. I like this move. I just want it to go up a bit more and close above this. Again, that is the timing we're talking about. You know, we talked about timing being an important part of trading. This is just a 1 hour candle, and I know Ichimoku practitioners will say, whoa, are you going to get in trade on here? Oh, well. Well. Now think of it, if you were a scalper and you got in here for a buy, you'll be at 27 pips now, more than any scalper would want. So definitely take note of this one, guys. Euro, New Zealand dollar. I'm looking to buy when it closes above here. I mean, after all, the price, if you're going with the Ichimoku, the price is above the cloud already. But timing is important. Yeah, it's equally the end of the month actually. You have to be careful. I suppose that means the market makers would want to be maximizing their profit and closing their books in the positive. Now I don't mind the to be honest with you, I don't so much focus on the market makers. As long as my forecast is right, you know, the timing is right, hey, I am cool. And managing my trades. You see, I mean, to be honest with you guys, you know, it's part of trading psychology. That is one of the things I'll be teaching, you know, very soon. You know, maybe during one of these live streams, I'll be teaching that. But surely, you know, with my students, I teach that. You know, I do throw that in all the time. You know, but part of trading psychology is that if you have a tried and tested strategy, that works, obviously, you know, you want to be almost mechanical about it. Well, okay, fine. Maybe not necessarily with all strategies, but there are some strategies that I trade which are more or less like mechanical, which basically means if I see this, I jump in. If I see that, I jump in. If I see this, that, and the other, I get in. Or if I see this and that, I come out of the trade. So you're almost operating like a robot. You're just waiting to see some things and decide what to do, as opposed to thinking, oh, the market makers I might get my stock might be haunted. Well, you know, That is why it's important to find a solid strategy, guys. Solid strategy or system of trading, whereby there are confluences and all that, and you are able to get in the trade. So this is the best setup so far that I have seen. I know some of you might have spotted some other setups, but this is one that I'm going to keep an eye on. Yes, yes, yes. So I mean, this is the UJ we made mention of earlier on. It's been in the range, but guess what, guys? What do you do when the price is in the range? You wait. You wait for what? You wait for it to break out of that range. I mean, we see it. We have been watching this, as well. We've been watching this for a while in the VIP as well, because we can remember there was a day we saw this sometime last week. This is a daily time frame. The price was it came out of this range, and I did say, to those who were with me, saying I will not buy, even though it was green at the time above the other prices. I said, well, we have to wait for this thing to close above this range, or else it will not be a good idea. And guess what? By the end of the day, it has come all the way back into the range. So even these ones now, pushing up, well, I would still wait for the price to close above the range and give me a good price action signal that is going to continue, before I get in that one. Okay, so we'll see if it's going to come and fill. Okay, take note of this, guys, as well. If you trade Ichimoku, we see here, this is the 15-minute time frame anyway. We see here that it seems as though the Tenkin-sen wants to cross the Kijun-sen above. So I suppose that's a good sign. We'll wait for that to happen, the cross to be finalized, or at least for the price to break above this. And we'll jump in. I mean, on the 30-minute, okay, this is the 15-minute. The signal was given here by Precision Trader anyway. So I mean, this is a trade I might have gotten into myself, by now, but it's a live stream. I want you to know how to manage the trade. I mean, I know there are people at different levels of experience, with different levels of experience, on here with us today or trading with us. And, I want it to be that we don't risk, I don't make you risk your money, unnecessarily. So hello, guys. So if you are watching us on YouTube, just say hi to me. Say hi to me and the rest of the crew. Let us know where you're chiming in from. Let us know what part of the world. I'm chiming in today from Manchester, UK. And click on the like button, guys. You know, I always say, and believe me, I don't hold back from saying this. Whenever I watch YouTube streams, whether it's a live trading stream or some entertainment channel or some education or podcast or something, I always click the like button. Yes, guys, I always do that. Why? Because I know it takes a lot of effort to put a stream together. If somebody is giving value, if somebody is, as it were, you know, giving some information or educating you, just, you know, give them a like, encourage them. You know, the clicking on the like button helps other YouTube viewers, you know, find his channel or her channel. And it's also you saying, I appreciate what you're doing. So guys, click on the like button. Members as well, click on the like button for us. Hey, hello Kingship from the USA. I like that name, Kingship. You know, do join our Telegram channel. The link is on there. But let's go back to this trade. It seems like now, if it breaks above, I'm going to be, you know, looking for at least 30 pips from this. At least 30 pips. Yes, it could give more. It could give more, but I'll be looking for at least 30 pips. It's just past 9 o'clock now, so we should be finishing this in about in less than 15 minutes. So you can continue with me on the Telegram channel. I'll be continuing anyway with the VIP members. You know, but the live stream on YouTube will be finishing in 15 minutes or less. Okay, let's check some other pairs. So you can see, you know, this trade which I entered, you know, some hours ago, it is basically finding it difficult to break above there as well. But I believe it is going to break above, you know, because like we did show you earlier on with the harmonic pattern, like we did show you with the harmonic pattern, you know, it is due to push up. Okay, well, I am actually in profit already, you know, looking at my other account in some little profit as it were. So you can see here, it looks like it's going to break above the break out of the channel. You know, what I am going to be doing you know, later on is drawing other harmonic patterns for the members. You know, one of the reasons why I love harmonic patterns, guys, is because they give you a good risk to reward. You know, most of the time you will get a risk reward of at least 1 to 3. So you'll be risking just 1 to get 3. I mean, imagine this, for instance, if you're just getting in, or let's say you got in here, you'll be risking 100. Obviously, that would not have been the place to get in. This would have been the best place, you know, where we have the D. If you had entered here, because I posted this in the Telegram group, I believe, if anybody was able to get in, you should be in a, well, you should be 70 pips in profit by now. So if you got in here and you even target here, that's like 240. If you get here, that's about 340 pips. Let's even assume you were risking 100. That's already 1 to 3. I mean, with this one, you know, if we're targeting here, A, that's over 300 pips. You know, you have your stop loss somewhere there, less about 50 or so. So join us, guys. Join us and let's show you how to trade some of these patterns. Okay, this is pound AUD. I think I like this one as well. Let's have a closer look. Okay, I mean, we can get about 30 pips from this. Now, guys, I'm going to get in this trade. This is pound Aussie dollar. Pound Aussie dollar. I'll be targeting here for about 30 pips. But yes, if it gives us more, fine. Okay, so I'm buying pound AUD now, guys. I'm buying pound AUD. I'm buying pound AUD now. Let me get in pound AUD. Okay, I've just bought pound AUD and I'm going for a minimum 30 pips. Well, let's check that. I'll be placing my stop loss here. Well, TP1 is run about 30 pips. With a 55 pip stop loss. Just 1 minute, I will show you what I'm doing. So I've just bought pound AUD now. I mean, yes, sometimes we have to wait a long time before we can get a trade. So about make it 60 pips. I mean, you know, for this trade is a risk reward of 1-to-1. You can take profit anywhere here around about 30. I mean, again, obviously people would say, oh, 1-to-1 risk to reward. Well, the thing is, it depends on your strategy. I mean, there are a whole lot of things that, you know, people will push and all that, and it doesn't work for everybody. If you know your strategy, you know what works for you, and you stick with it. Members of the group can testify that yes, we do have a high win rate with regards to our trades and strategies. I mean, yesterday, for instance, let me just say this, and I'll be closing now. So yesterday, for instance, we basically yesterday, for instance, we basically took a trade on pound JPY. You know, pound JPY yesterday, and at some point it went into a drawdown of about 25 pips. But guess what, guys? The stop loss we had set yesterday for that trade was about 50 pips. It had only gone halfway. And when it comes to stop loss, I don't tend to move my stop loss. You know, I ensure I do my analysis, you know, properly at the beginning, and I let the trade run. Now, what could happen is, you know, if the trade goes against me, I will close part of the trade at some point. So looking at this now, guys, let me just explain. Let's explain. This is where we enter the trade for a buy. The stop loss is here, which is like let's just say 60 pips. Let's make it 60 pips, you know. So halfway through will be 30 pips. If the stop loss is 60 pips, halfway to the stop loss is about 30 pips. So what I'll be doing is, if the price comes back to this point, this halfway point, I will close half of the trade. So if I entered with a standard lot size, it basically means I will close half of it and be left with 0.5. You know, that's if it comes halfway. But guess what, guys? Because it's a one-to-one, the target, the final target obviously is at 60 pips or so, or thereabout. It basically means when the price goes into profit by about 30 pips, which is also halfway, I would also close half, you know, the position, which basically means, let me pause the music, which basically means what I'm doing when I'm in profit, I'm also doing when I'm in a drawdown. Think of it this way. If it is the case that each time you have a drawdown and you are closing half the position, well, I'll start again. If it is the case that each time you go into profit, you are closing half of the trade, part of the trade, which is you taking partial profit, you want to surely be doing the same thing when the trade is going against you as well. Otherwise, you cannot be in profit. You cannot be profitable. It's going to be difficult to be profitable as a trader because you always close half of the trade when in profit. If you always let your stop loss get hit with the full loss size with which you entered, you're not going to be in profit. It's going to be difficult to be profitable unless perhaps you have like an 80% win rate. And I can tell you, not very many traders have that kind of win rate. You know, so this is one of the ways I manage my trades. There are different ways to manage trades, but this is one way to manage trades. If it comes close to 30 pip, you know, against me, drawdown, I will close half of the trade. So that is basically, you know, what I do. So we've entered this trade now. We'll basically let it play out. And because I have entered this trade on Zoom, I'm sure some have entered with me. I would basically be looking to perhaps give you more idea as to what I'm doing in the Telegram group. So even as you can see there, you know, in the if you are on YouTube, you know, I have posted. Oh, sorry. I have posted the Telegram channel there. Okay, I mean, Kingship says on YouTube that I have a box covering covering the pair. Okay, I'll tell you why. Just 1 minute. I'll tell you why that is. I mean, yes, I do have, oops. I do have the box, this box, my alert box covering that because obviously it's a live account, as you can see, and it has my account details there, you know, so I surely do not want to expose that. But what I suppose I could have done is to, let me see if I have, just 1 minute, let me see if I have the watermark here. 1 minute. Okay, I don't have the watermark here. The watermark would have told us or told you what pair this is.
Sorry, Francis, even the tab at the bottom of the page is showing you what the pair is anyway.
Okay. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure, you know, they could see that. Okay.
Yeah, the tab Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Stephen. So Kingship, you can see here, the tab does show what pair it is. This is pound, Aussie dollar. So we've just entered the trade. Well, I've just entered the trade now, if you took the trade with me. But I am in another trade, USD, JPY. So they are both buys. Okay, guys, on YouTube, let me see if there's any more comments there. Like I was saying, the tab obviously at the bottom here shows what pair we are in. You can see that. Let me just see if there's any more comment or question on YouTube. Hello, Abo Fazi. Forgive me if I pronounce the name wrong. Hello, Usman. And hello, Ranvier. Okay, thanks. So like I say, join us on Telegram and be sure to, subscribe to our channel. If you are watching this for the first time and you're not subscribed, and hit the like button. We are hoping that it's going to be a profitable week. The last couple of weeks have been very profitable, and yesterday, we did over 140 pips. We are hoping to get some pips today. It's not every day is going to be rosy, but we are believing in the best. And if I must say, I do not win all the time, but the whole idea as a trader is that your wins are more than your losses. So, okay, Kingship, are you on the Telegram? I'll post the link on here for my broker. I have a couple of brokers I use, but I can see Kingship is very comfortable with spamming the chat box there. I can see your comments. You don't have to spam it. But I will send you the link in the Telegram group. I'll post it here on this channel as well. If you're watching the replay of this live stream. Okay, so see you soon, sometime next week. Those on Telegram, have a nice trading day.